Tom Freston was the architect of MTV, Nickelodeon, and Comedy Central, channels that defined a generation. He didn't just run networks, he built cultural movements. MTV was more than music, it was the pulse of youth. Nickelodeon was a universe for kids. Comedy Central, a launchpad for sharp satire. Freston's genius was knowing what young people wanted before they did. Under his leadership, Viacom became a creative powerhouse. He gave creators freedom, and the results were legendary. When Viacom split from CBS in 2006, Freston was the obvious choice to lead. He was at the top, expected to keep winning, but the media world was changing fast. The internet was no longer a novelty, it was a revolution. New digital platforms were capturing the very audience Freston once owned. The rules of TV were being rewritten by tech upstarts. Freston faced a new challenge. Could the king of cable conquer the digital world? The clock was ticking and the pressure was on. No one saw what was coming next. Over Labor Day weekend 2006, Viacom's boardrooms erupted. Sumner Redstone, the company's iron-fisted owner, fired Tom Freston. The message was clear, no one was safe. Redstone believed content is king, but Wall Street wanted results. Since the Viacom-CBS split, Viacom's stock had slumped while CBS soared. Les Moonves at CBS managed expectations, Freston not so much. When Viacom missed earnings, Redstone's patience snapped. Poor MTV Video Music Awards ratings didn't help. For Redstone, numbers told the story. Stock down, ratings weak, action needed. Freston was out, and Redstone's reputation for ruthless control was cemented. The firing sent shockwaves through the industry. The era of cool creative leadership was over. Viacom was entering a colder, more corporate era. Redstone's message underperformance would not be tolerated. The creative genius behind MTV was gone. The company's future was suddenly uncertain. A new chapter, one defined by caution, was about to begin. Redstone's biggest frustration wasn't just the stock price, it was Viacom's digital missteps. The company missed its chance to buy MySpace, the hottest site for young people. Freston and his team hesitated. News Corp swooped in. Redstone was furious. Freston tried to make up for it by bidding for Facebook, but Mark Zuckerberg turned him down. Missing both MySpace and Facebook made Viacom look slow and out of touch. The digital world moved fast. Viacom didn't. Competitors like News Corp and Google made bold moves, buying MySpace and YouTube. Viacom watched from the sidelines. The company's culture, built for TV, struggled to adapt to the internet's speed. In hindsight, missing MySpace wasn't a disaster, but missing Facebook was. More damaging was the perception Viacom no longer understood youth culture. The company that once set trends was now chasing them. This narrative, combined with poor stock performance, sealed Freston's fate. The digital wave had arrived and Viacom was left behind. For Redstone, inaction was unforgivable. The king of cool was dethroned by the speed of change. The future belonged to the bold. With Freston gone, Redstone chose Philippe Dauman, his loyal lawyer, to run Viacom. Dauman was a financial strategist, not a creative visionary. The company's focus shifted from building brands to boosting stock prices. Billions were spent buying back Viacom's own shares, a safe conservative move. While Disney bought Pixar, Marvel, and Lucasfilm, Viacom played it safe. The creative risk stopped. Viacom even sued YouTube, isolating itself from the digital future. The culture Freston built began to fade. Key talent left, Comedy Central lost its stars, MTV and Nickelodeon lost their edge. Viacom, once the coolest kid in the room, now felt out of touch. The company became insular, focused on numbers, not innovation. The ship had a new captain, but no clear direction. The energy and creativity that defined Viacom were gone. The company drifted, lost in a sea of caution. Freston's firing was more than a boardroom drama. It changed Viacom's destiny. Creative leadership was replaced by financial management, and the company lost its spark. Stock buybacks gave short-term boosts, but the hit machine was broken. Viacom missed the streaming revolution and new media's rise. Freston, meanwhile, joined Vice, helping it become a digital powerhouse. Ironically, Viacom had once owned a stake in Vice, another missed opportunity. Years of underperformance led to a bitter power struggle in 2016. Dauman was ousted, but the damage was done. Viacom became a cautionary tale. Creativity matters more than spreadsheets. The lesson is clear. Culture and connection drive long-term success. Redstone chose loyalty over vision, and Viacom paid the price. Freston's story proves content is king, but the kingmaker must understand the audience.